What's up YouTube? It's Rules for Rebels here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to quickly gain a large following on Twitter. Now this strategy should work for most social media platforms, whether it be Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. So the strategy is real simple here, and rather than telling you about it, let me just show you. So one interesting thing, this doesn't really work for my niche of Rules for Rebels, and I'll show you guys why in a second. But let's say, for example, that I sell wakeboarding equipment on eBay or Amazon or my own Shopify website. So here's what we'll do. We'll search wakeboarding. And this will look a little bit different if you're doing this from your phone. Just for the purpose of doing a screencast, I thought I'd do it from the computer. And actually, I think this method is a little bit quicker to do from your phone than it is on the computer. So I would recommend doing this on your phone. But after we search the term wakeboarding, we're going to go over to accounts. Now, we have Wakeboarding Magazine, Alliance Wakeboarding, GoPro. Now, as you see, some of these companies are companies who sell wakeboarding equipment themselves, and other ones are just magazines and things like that. But basically what the strategy includes, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to follow a bunch of wakeboarders, but I would just follow, and who are we going to get? We're going to get professional wakeboarders, we're going to get people who just have an interest in wakeboarding, and we're just going to get everyday Joes who like wakeboarding as well. Now some of these people or some of these accounts that we follow will probably be other wakeboarding stores and things like that. But by doing this, typically, if you follow somebody, oftentimes they'll follow you back. Now, why is this? I think part of it is just kind of psychology. Like, if you're walking down the street and you say hello to somebody, what are they going to do? They're going to say hello back to you. When you follow somebody on social media, a lot of times the natural inclination is to follow you back. Now, somebody who has like 100,000 subscribers probably isn't going to follow you back just because you follow them. However, your average person on the street, if you follow them, they're most likely going to follow you back because they appreciate getting a follower, and they're going to follow you back. Another reason why this method is so effective is because essentially you're targeting people who are in your niche. So my Twitter account here is Rules for Rebels, so it's about making money online, e-commerce, etc. But let's just say for the example that we're using here, that I sell wakeboarding equipment, or I have a blog about wakeboarding. So my Twitter profile might be called, Rules Wakeboarding, and my Twitter channel art would have wakeboards and stuff on it. So if I follow all these people who are into wakeboarding, they're going to get a notification, and it's going to say Rules for Rebels Wakeboarding is following you, and they're going to be like, you know what? I like wakeboarding too. This guy has a Twitter channel about wakeboarding. I'm interested in wakeboarding. I'll follow him back. So by following people within your niche, you're more likely that they're going to follow you back, and that's one of the reasons why it works. And like I said, the other one is just kind of psychology. Like, if you say hello to somebody, they're going to say hello to you back. If you follow somebody, a lot of people are going to kind of feel the need to reciprocate and follow you back. So this is a really effective strategy in terms of quickly building a following on Twitter, and then once you build that following, you can market to them. Now, kind of a good rule of the thumb is like 70% content, 30% marketing, or 80% content, 20% marketing. If all you're promoting all day long is your eBay listings with wakeboarding equipment, people are going to quickly tune out to that. But if you send out 8 posts that are either a cool picture of somebody wakeboarding, an instructional video about how to do a wakeboarding trick, just kind of cool videos of professional wakeboarders, and then maybe 1, 2, 3 out of 10 posts you include a some type of advertisement or a feature of one of your products or something like that, people aren't going to feel bombarded by advertising, and they're going to stay subscribed to you. Now, if everything you send out is just tweeting out your eBay listings for your wakeboards or whatever else, people are going to start unsubscribing to you because they don't want to be bombarded with advertisements and products. But as long as you throw a lot of good content in there, you'll find that people stick with you. Now, like I said, this strategy is going to work well for everything from Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. So whenever you get started in a new niche, whether it be, maybe you got a blog or an Instagram profile on marijuana or hot girls or wakeboards or skateboards or cars or whatever else, go through, and it's going to take a lot of time. Some social media platforms limit how many people you can like in a day, but literally just spend 10 minutes a day. Follow. Just go through and follow as many people as you can, and you're going to get a lot of followers back. And then the next day, go back in and spend another 10 minutes just following everybody in your niche. Now, one other thing I would suggest is people who are into wakeboarding are probably into a lot of other water sports as well. So you don't have to just stick to wakeboarding content or even following wakeboarders. Like pretty much anybody into boating probably has some interest in wakeboarding. Anybody into water skiing probably has some interest in wakeboarding. A lot of guys into like surfing, skateboarding, etc. probably also have an interest in wakeboarding. So from that perspective, if you run out of people to follow in a wakeboarding niche, you might want to go over to like water skiing and go to accounts and start following some people in the water skiing niche, because people who are interested in water skiing are often interested in wakeboarding and vice versa. But this is a really simple strategy, guys. If you're just starting a new Twitter account, if you're just starting a new e-commerce business and you want to have a Twitter account, Pinterest account, Instagram account, etc. to go along with your store, don't just run over to Fiverr.com and buy 5,000 Twitter followers, because they're all bots. They're all fake. It's not going to do anything for your account. What you want to do is get engaged followers. Now, by engaged followers, I mean people who are interested in the same things that you're interested in, or people who are interested in the stuff that your store is about or that your Twitter account is about. So like I said, if you have a wakeboarding store, you go around following a bunch of wakeboarders. And if you do this spend 5 or 10 minutes every day doing this, and after a month, I think you'll be surprised how large your Twitter following is growing. I think it's fairly easy to grow a following to between 5,000 to 10,000 Twitter followers in a given month. If you do this every day. And like I said, you don't have to spend a ton of time. Set aside 5 or 10 minutes either at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, over your lunch break, and just search whatever your niche is and just go through following everybody. And I think you really will be surprised how quickly you build a following and how large of a following you build. So hopefully this helps you guys out. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something from it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, just to the bottom left of this video, there should be a subscribe button. Click that button and you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos and all the new videos I release. And lastly, if you guys have any questions, comments, etc. about marketing to people on Twitter, Twitter in general, e-commerce, etc., leave them in the comment section below, and I try to respond to all questions and comments. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and we'll check you out in the next video.